Hi there, my name is Ashley Pfeiffer. I am the maker behind Stamped AF and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. I haven't done a face to phone introduction in a little bit other than my Facebook Live, so I thought I would pop by and say hi. We are going to make a fun little Easter treat holder today and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get our craft on. So we are going to be making these cute little guys for Easter. I know this light is like really interfering here, I'm so sorry. So we are using the Gingham Gala DSP, so we will be making, well, we won't be making, I will be making one. I have made one in each of the colors in the Gingham Gala DSP. So one of them is a mistake, and bonus points if you can figure it out before I say it. But it was too late, I wasn't turning back. So we have Highland Heather, Balmy Blue, Lemon Lime Twist, So Saffron, supposed to be Daffodil Delight, and Grapefruit Grove. So these are for my Stamp Club members. I always make them a thank you card and a treat. And usually the treat holder that we make, or that I give them, is one that we make at club, but not this month. This is just a special little Easter treat. I have a different 3D project for them this time. Okay, enough talking. We are going to make, because there are only 5 colors, we are going to make a second one of the Grapefruit Grove. So I have a piece of nasty grid paper here, which is not the measurements I need. Okay, so we have 4 1/4 by 10 1/2, and we are going to score using the thicker end of the stylus at 3 inches, 3 3/4 inches, 6 7/8, and 7 5/8. And that's all the scoring there is. So we'll get that scoreboard out of the way. You will see shortly what kind of treat goes in here. Just gonna fold and burnish with my fingers these score lines. And the side that has the longer side here, we are going to use this gorgeous little piece from the stitched heart framelits, and we're gonna just cut off a little bit of that end. So I'm just gonna run this through the Big Shot. I don't think you need to watch me do that. And this comes together fairly quickly. For me, I was doing 6 of them, so I got myself set up on the Stamparatus and was making multiples. So let me show you how that worked out. Now on this piece, this is how it's going to be folded. Feel free to burnish it with your bone folder if you so choose. We are going to stamp a sentiment on here. I just have a piece of paper here. I do have grid paper underneath. This just happened to be one that I had handy. So we are going to start with Grapefruit Grove and Wishes. Whoops. And this is from the More Than Words stamp set. It has a whole slew of sentiments that coordinate with items from Celebration. Oh, I just see my magnet is interfering down here, so I'm going to ink that up and stamp it one more time. And perhaps one more time. That S isn't as sharp as I would like it to be. There we go. So we are done with that. Now grabbing Calypso Coral, I'm just going to wipe this off. And actually, this paper goes on top. It's just to protect the rest of my work. So with Calypso Coral, just ink up the bottom of Wishes. Isn't that adorable? Clean that up. And then turn this. You can see that I've just used one plate and I've got 3 different stamping areas. If this is your first time seeing this Stamparatus, it's a must-have. Absolutely must-have. And the links to shop with me if you live in Canada will be below the video. We'll list all of the materials that I have used. And when this video goes live, there will not be much time left on Celebration. And while this More Than Words isn't a celebration item, it is a celebration coordination item. And to be honest, I don't know how long it's going to stick around. So if this is a stamp set that you were wanting to get, I would not hesitate, especially if you've seen how quickly things are selling out this celebration and occasions season. So super cute, More Than Words. So that is all the stamping for there. We'll put the Stamparatus away using the detailed trio punch. I'm just going to round these top corners. Excuse me. I use a few punches in this piece. So that is ready. I have a piece of the Gingham Gala, and you could choose if you want the larger scale up or the smaller. I have opted for the smaller. Just take a bit of Tombow, run it around the edge, maybe just a little scribble in the middle. And this is 4 1/4 inches, or just shy of it, by 2 inches. Just hold that there for a few seconds. And we are almost done. We are going, I should mention, these are, they're President's Choice brand mini eggs. I actually prefer them over mini eggs. And they are peanut free, which is a big thing in our house. So this is just a little treat, and put a glue dot on there. Just tuck it in. Now, I had thought initially of tucking these back in behind, but it's not such a big deal. Okay, so that is that part. We have 2 things left. We are going to take a little scrap of Whisper White cardstock. All my scraps have gone AWOL. And this is just an offcut from a piece of Whisper White cardstock. When you're trimming down your card mats, you're taking off that 1/2 inch to get it to 8 inches across. So that is one of those offcuts. So I just stamped this cute little bunny from Best Bunny, this guy here, using Smoky Slate. And then using my Petal Pink Stampin' Right marker, just gonna color in a few little spots. Sorry, it is spring finally, so we have a couple of windows open and my dogs are loving it. Okay, so that was Petal Pink. You could use any pink. Take your Wink of Stella and just add a little bit, just to make it pop. This one is almost empty, so I find if I shake it, I get a little bit more out of it. There we go. And then taking the 1 1/4 inch circle punch, just punch that out. I have finally, after almost, well, getting close to the 2-year mark, not quite, I have finally got all the circle punches and the scallops, so loving that. Okay, and then taking a scrap of the Grapefruit Grove, you're going to use the 1 3/8 scallop punch. Punch that out. And then using your Tombow again, just put a little bit on the back of this guy. Attach him or her on there. Isn't that cute? Okay, and one final step, we're going to take this and we're going to create a belly band. Now, I could give you the actual dimensions of this, but I found that the easiest way is just to wrap it around. There, you're left with no question of whether it's going to fit or not. And you can always take it back to your scoreboard and get a perfectly scored edge. But I am not all that concerned. So we're going to put some more Tombow on there and make sure it's loose enough that you can get this off. I had thought also make sure that it's not so tight that it's not square anymore. I have a couple that are kind of beveled at the front edge. Initially I had thought that I would kind of mount this here and just flip that up, but it ended up covering too much of the Easter wishes, and I liked the idea of a belly band. So there's a little bit of stamping, a little bit of folding and scoring, and voila, you have yourself a cute little mini egg, almost like a wallet. So that is it. Just going to bring in the other colors so you can see them one more time. And super quick, super cute. If you are having family or company over for Easter, they are going to love them. And these things, I mean, for me, they were only 79 cents. So not a huge investment, and it's some bits of cardstock and DSP that were just kind of sitting around. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you will consider hitting that big subscribe button below to catch a new video each and every week. Bye, friends.